A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, even 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 60, go.
Now Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Headed out right. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Getting out to his left. He's going to run for it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. Flush out now to his left. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line. Buffalo 18. 70. Nike Warriors 70.
Dart out of the shotgun. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Giants are going to have the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll run here on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panthers, go.
Here goes Dart to the air. Pass complete to Robinson. And they get this down to the 28.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Shut up. 70 Lions.
On first down, they'll run. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Dart's looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Buying some time left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Katie York now on for the field goal. This one from 42 yards out. York knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Go.
On the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. On play action with Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Darts back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Back to throw. Here starts. He finds Neighbors right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's start now. Going left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
19, 18. 17, go.
The give now out of the shotgun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70. 18 caught.
3rd and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Katie York now on for the field goal. This a 54-yarder.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Get it. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Ready.
Hand off to the back. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready, ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
Let's go, lady.
Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 1. Daniels. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Jack Campbell at the INT. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Complete left side to Robinson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
And he breaks up that throw for the moment, a good defensive play, as we hear what this flag's about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Go.
quickly into the hands of Neighbors. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's a
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants bump the lead up to 13 points. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Here's Daniels. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Washington first down.
Running back motions right. Daniels now on first down. Incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
It's a big strike to Hill. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Going all the way to the end zone here. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And he reaches the end zone. That conversion cuts the lead down to 5.
Commanders 15.
Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
There he is again. It's Neighbors. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Dart gonna throw again. Brought in right side. And he's gonna be out of bounds right along the 20.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
There he is on third and short. That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the ground and bound.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
From the gun, here's Dart. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Hill now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, here's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. Has some daylight through the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape route. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
A give now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
60, 19, start.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. One set up for Daniels. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now. The Giants using their first time out. As that'll leave him with just... Two to use the rest of the way.
On the set.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Brought down by Fred Warner.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Dart setting in the throw here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
The 31-yard line.
Running this one left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So a tough tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Air it out on 3rd. He finds Neighbors right side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay,
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Even 25 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Okay, ready?
It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Daniels on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Ready, ready. Cut 19. Get up.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Sends this to the end zone. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
He'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help protect that deficit.
Commanders 23. Chase McLaughlin.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action with Dart. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Going deep down the near sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Offensive line fast. The handoff on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird saying it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Let's go now. Cap 60. Cap 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Back to throw it. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
It's a gain of 2.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
For a Commanders first down.
Going on first down. Daniels. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Commanders first down. A gain of 12.
Let's go.
First down, Commanders.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Giants get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Buying some time right. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Let's go.
RPO quickly into the hands of Neighbors. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win.
Ready.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Set up. Ready.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Drop ball leading.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Hill now to return it. The coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Daniels to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Come on. Set, ready.
To throw, Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Daniels throwing on third. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Looking quickly here.
That's another Washington first down.
Design run. Daniels will keep it. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here we go. No. 70,
now setting him up the middle. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Rolling from the gun here. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And we'll have this to up around about the 15-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stinks.
Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to rob the killer vibe. Probably the reason we die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking the pride. I hit the crib with a collide. But really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Another carry for him. Finding his way through, but he lost the football. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble partner, so a costly mistake is averted. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. A quick throw completed out to the left. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Third down now. Here's Starks. It's on target to Johnson. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They give it to him again. He has the Giants' first down. It's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 23 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
He's keeping it, and he's tackled after gaining a handful.